So here I've got a set of numbers. Uh, I've got a set of numbers 1 through all these numbers, and what I want to do is, if any of these numbers in column A match with any of these numbers in column B, then those column B numbers should be highlighted, which are same as column A. That is, the numbers 9, 6, 1 and 8 should be highlighted in column B. So how I do it is, I select this entire column, I go to conditional formatting, I go to new rule, and I use a formula to determine which cells to format. I write equal to not, then I write is error, bracket, match, bracket, then I write B2, comma, the array, select the entire array from A2 to A5, comma, 0. I close the bracket, 2 and 3, then I go to format, I choose the format color, OK and OK. Now you see that the cells that I wanted highlighted in column B have been highlighted, the numbers 1, 6, 8, 9. So this is the required output. Now I'm going to explain how we have used the formula. Let me explain one by one. So the first thing that we have used is conditional formatting. So I'll go to manage rules. I'll be able to see the rules. But here I select this worksheet because it is important to select the entire worksheet. This is a kind of trial and error. I'm going to just delete this. So if I open it, so this is conditional formatting, and we can write a particular formula here. The important thing to remember here is that whatever formula we write here, we write as if we are working on the first cell of the column that we have selected. So in this case we had selected column B, so I'd write this formula as if I am only comparing the first item, that is B2, to the rest, to column A. So that's how we do it. Now let's explain each and every part of the formula that we have used. So I'm just going to write the entire formula here. So we had written is equal to, so this is the combined formula that we have used. Is equal to not, is error, match, this. So the first part is match. So what it does is that it matches the first. So you can see here it matches the lookup value. The lookup value that I've used is B2, is the first value. Lookup array is the value against which this lookup value is going to be compared with. So that means the lookup value, that is the value of B2, is going to be compared with the lookup array. That is the set of numbers that I choose in this particular array, and match type can be -1, 0 and 1. 0 is used for exact match, so that is what we are going to use. -1 is for less than, and +1 is for greater than. Next is error. So is error okay, before I go forward, match will return you the position of the item in the lookup array. The position, so match is going to return you the position of the lookup value in the lookup array. So that is, if so for example here I've used the function of match. So when I write match B2 with this, so the number 1 appears at the third, the third row of the column A, and therefore the value that it returns is 3, so on and so forth. And if a certain value does not appear in this array, it returns #NA. Now what is error does is that it will give you whether this value, so when I write is error D2, it will return whether the value has a numerical value or does it have like a garbage value. So for example, #NA. So if it is #NA, the output of is error is true, otherwise it is false. Now in order to convert it into the reverse, that is, if your output is a number, then I use the function not. So the combined formula is that I use not is error match. So what I'm doing is that in case any of if in case the values here in column B match with any of these numbers here in column A, then it gives you the match function will give you a numeral as an output. Is error is going to give you false as an output if the output of match is a numeral. Not is going to convert that into true. In case that is true, then your conditional formatting is just going to highlight those.